All right, in today's video, we are going to be doing a oil change on this new bike. Going to be greasing the axles, lubing the cables, chain, just your general basic maintenance that you should actually do on all bikes, but this bike requires it before we even ride. So we got cable lube, a cable luber, some grease. The recommended oil on this bike is 20W50. My brake fluid came from factory a slight bit low. Where the hell is it? Right here. So we are going to go ahead and top that off, make sure the brakes are bled properly. Some of the tools we're going to use: Phillips screwdriver to take the master cylinder cover off there, ratchets, 17 mil, 19 mil for the rear axle. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so the drain plug is a 17 mil. So let's see if we can get how easy we can get this off. It's the first time. And there it goes. Should be able to do it by hand from here. We'll let that drain. Okay, once it seems like all the oil has drained out, you can reinsert the drain plug, clean it up a little bit. You don't want to over tighten these. No reason to. Perfect. Let's put some new oil in. Alright, so I forgot to mention at the beginning, a good funnel helps. So you can get in here, unscrew your oil cap, you can get your funnel in there real nice. Yeah, this is not rocket science. It's pretty simple stuff. Anybody can do it. Try to save yourself some money from having a mechanic do it. If you don't have the ability to do it, well, then I guess you got to go to your local mechanic, motorcycle dealers, probably wherever you bought the bike. If it's a China bike like we bought, I'm pretty much going to suggest you get semi-handy. Any bike, whether it's Japanese, Chinese, American, Korean, doesn't matter, they all need maintenance if you want them to keep working for you. Now this bike in particular takes a full quart. As you can see, my glass is full, not half empty, not half full, it's full, just the way I like it. You're always going to get some excess oil down in there that's not going to drain out real quick, so you just put it to the side, and just like that, you just did an oil change. Takes no time. I don't know what a motorcycle shop charges these days, but I think we paid $6 for that quart of oil and less than 5 minutes of our time here. So it's pretty simple stuff. So all right, we're gonna move on to the brakes. All right, so I think we're just probably gonna have to add some brake fluid to this. I don't think we have to bleed them. They were working very well. But let's see what we got here. This is the first time I'm taking apart a Chinese brake. Guessing they're all the same. Okay, yeah, I can certainly use some in there. Would you be so kind as to pass me the brake fluid? So we're just using some Prestone .3 brake fluid. You can get this anywhere at Walmart, Amazon, your local motorcycle shop. I think we should be able to just put it all back together. I probably put a little bit too much in there. It'll come spewing out. Yeah, it happens. It's okay. Again, I don't think I should have to bleed these, but you don't want to check until you have your cover and everything back on. Give me that cover. Okay, so yeah, let's find out if what kind of pressure we have now that we filled it up. And you can use .4 on this particular bike. You can just check your manual, see exactly what DOT, what dot you want to use. So yeah, I think we should be good. It feels better just by doing that. Once I get it out, see how they actually work, how they feel, and possibly need to bleed them, we'll go over that then if we need it. All right. Move on to chain lubing, or excuse me, cable lubing. I want to lube up my clutch cable here, just because to me it felt a little bit tight. So I'm going to use on this particular bike, it's a 10mm socket and a flathead. This comes off real simple. You don't even probably really need much tools to do this, or much strength. This bike's actually lubed. Can't believe there's actually grease up in there. So let's see what the cable looks like. I'm sure the cable's not lubed. It's slotted here, so what you can do is pull it right on out of the whole slot. There we go. Perfect. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I just want to lube it up even better. So I bought this cable luber, which is going to go on here. Pretty simple stuff, straightforward. Somehow you just got to get this to get on there. Perfect. Actually, how about if I put it on the correct way? Okay. Then you're just going to tighten that on there, if you can see that. That way everything all the lube that you squirt in goes into the cable. Things don't always work out exactly how you need them to. Just do the best you can. That's the racking and reeling philosophy. We ain't experts on anything. My sons will tell you they are. I'll dispute that, but they're getting better at things. I got it on there. So what I had to do was keep this outside of it, get that perfectly on there, and now it's sealed on, so I can take my cable lube right here, cable lube. I'm gonna jam the tip in, just the tip, and give it a little bit of squirt. So I want to see if we can go to the other end of this cable down there at the clutch and see if we can see anything coming out of here. Let me know if you see anything coming out of there. You can hear it, right?
Yeah. Now it is.
It is?
Yep.
Perfect. Our cable got lubed because it made it down, made the long journey down the cable to where the clutch cable goes into casing and into the clutch. So we're going to take this back apart and reassemble the clutch lever, because I know that it got lubed real good. Ah, yeah, much easier. You can adjust with your adjustments right here too, to make it looser, tighter, get more grab on your clutch. It's kind of preference based, but yeah, we'll see how it works when we get it running actually, and actually get it out on the street, and you can adjust and go from there. So, all right, perfect. All right, so we jacked the rear tire up just a little bit. We're gonna want to grease up this axle, because I don't know if they did or not from the manufacturer. So it's looks to be 19 mil, seems to fit on this side, and the other side we got an 11/16 just to hold the axle in. So it was on there real tight. Okay, yep, as I suspected, axle is not lubed, so bone dry. So we are gonna lube that up. All right, so this is fairly simple. We're just gonna, oh yeah, get some lube down in there real good, pack it in. It's tight, so make sure you get it in there real good. All right, so GoPro battery died there on us, expired. So while the kid was in getting a new battery, I continued on here reassembling everything. So going to try and get the greased up axle back in, which is probably never the easiest thing with only two hands. So there you go. Definitely gotta clean the lube off of the threads a little bit. I don't think we need threaded lubes, or lube, yeah. And none of this maintenance takes very long. And it doesn't cost much. Certainly it'll cost you more if you don't do it, you know, as far as, you know, axles bending, braking, you know, wearing bearings out because they're not properly lubed. Yeah. Brake stops. Tight. Perfect.
Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out our video of us assembling the hawks that we have here. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.
Lube this whole rear assembly up here real good.